Hey sports fans, welcome back to the Foolish Show. Of course, I am Foolish Phil. Just wanted to give you a few foolish thoughts on the big story out of Michigan today. The story broke, that Franz Wagner is not going to be coming back to Ann Arbor. He's going to be taking his talents to the NBA. And this was not a shock at all. If you've seen many of the mock drafts, he's in the mid-teens to maybe even the top 10 based on which mock you look at. And he's overall just an excellent basketball player, very well-rounded. I think the thing that some people realize about him is how great of a defender he really was. I think it was a total scam, sham, whatever you want to say, that he did not win the Big Ten Defender of the Year. It just made no sense that he didn't win it. He was on the best defensive team in the Big Ten, and I don't understand why he didn't win it. But maybe I just look at it through Blue and May's eyes that way. Anyways, going to be going to the pros, and it's all about what can he do at the NBA level. I mean, he's a stat filler, really. He had, this year, 12.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, 3 assists, shot 47%. He can do, like, everything. The one thing, can he do anything spectacular? And that's the one thing I think Michigan fans were hoping if he came back another year, maybe he would take a next step and go on to scoring 15 to 20 points a game, kind of become the dominant scorer. But Michigan didn't need that this year. You had Livers, Brooks, Wagner, Dickinson, Smith even, and Chauncey Brown off the bench. So you didn't really need a dominant scorer. It was a very balanced attack. So I think he can do it, but he didn't do it. So sometimes that's what the NBA draft is all about. It's about potential. A lot of times the NBA doesn't like to draft juniors and seniors because you kind of know what those players are already. Whereas you want to draft, freshmen and sophomores, so like they got the most potential ahead of them. And you watch, if the NBA gets rid of their one and done rule, then you'll have the potential of high school players and what they may be able to do for you. So it'll be interesting to see. It's all about the NBA. It's all about where you get drafted. Just look at Mo Wagner. He went from Los Angeles, got traded to Washington, I think. Washington, he did all right. He got some minutes. Then he got traded to Boston. Boston was going for the playoffs. Wagner didn't get any minutes there. Didn't do anything because he had no minutes. Gets traded to Orlando, I think that's where he is now. He's getting minutes and he's putting up stats. So it's all about opportunity. Hopefully Wagner will get an opportunity wherever he's drafted to play and develop. It's all about that opportunity. Can you get a chance to play and develop? Hopefully, too, he'll be able to continue the excellence we've seen from Michigan basketball players at the NBA level. Tim Hardaway Jr., Trey Burke, there it is, Karis LeVert, Duncan Robinson, just wonderful guys that have just ballooned and just done a great job in the NBA. Hopefully, Wagner will be able to continue that tradition that's been going on. I really wish he would have stuck, but this also brings to mind that Michigan was one scholarship over the limit when they added Devante Jones via the transfer portal. So it was likely that Howard knew this, but it was kind of, So Michigan was one over until now Franz Wagner announces his decision to leave. It kind of puts a bow on Michigan's season. You don't have any more questions worry about the transfer portal. All the players that could have gone pro or could have come back, whatever, they've made their decisions. And now you can kind of look ahead to November and see what this number one recruiting class looks like. See how Devante Jones fits in. Eli Brooks is there as kind of your senior leader. And it's a brand new season. You got Hunter Dickinson there. Hopefully he can work on a little bit of his right-handed attack versus just his left-handed attack. But that's what the offseason is for. Practice, progress, moving forward. Hey, just my foolish thoughts. Franz Wagner leaving Michigan, going to the NBA. Let me know, guys, some comments. Put them in the box. I'll try to respond as soon as I can. Again, if I get some new subscribers, thanks. Double thumbs up for that. Appreciate that. Really makes me encouraged to do more videos. And until I see you next time, next big story, whatever it might be, go Blue.